The 1-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops. Man, if you're out there, man, you're watching this, man, you're enjoying what you're seeing, man, go ahead and drop that follow on Orin Org's channel, man. Drop that subscribe, man. Go ahead and show your support. If anything, man, if you're enjoying what you're hearing, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, man, go ahead and let us know in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in, man. And this Kryptoniks Brawl Fest number 11, man, just getting me hyped. It's an awesome tournament, man. We're seeing some awesome gameplay with some awesome players.
Yeah, man. We got this. Thank you very much for coming in, bringing out the hype of the chat, making everybody feel very welcome, and trying to do the best that we possibly can for this first tournament that we have been a part of. Thank you, Krypler, for getting him on this cast with me and Sabrecop, bringing you the first match of the losers finals.
Yeah, man, of course, man. And here we're seeing, man, definitely a battle of the Titans, man, as this boy Stingray and Daze are going at it, man. Right now, going toe-to-toe, man. Definitely even. What are your predictions, man? What is going to happen here?
I don't know, man. Daze has been really showing out right now, and so is Stingray, too. Both of them on their signature picks right now. I don't know. We're really just going to have to wait and see. I want Stingray to win, but, you know, I also wanted Pear to win, and Daze came out on top, so...
And that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Daze just going in with that ferocious gameplay. But Stingray, once again, man, taking that step back, saying, hey, I don't need to be that aggressive player if I don't need to be. I'm just going to go ahead and step back, abide my time, man, and wait for this guy to make a mistake.
And the mistakes may be starting to come in right now. But
you can tell he is respecting him, though, by being careful.
Very true.
Blindly running in.
And Stingray gets taken out.
Man. That Hadouken just gonna go ahead and take him out.
I mean, the Hadouken, or the Hadouken, as you say, proving a little bit better than a Kamehameha at this point.
That's exactly what I'm saying, man. But Daze, man, not having that weapon. Ooh, and unfortunate for him, man, gets clipped by that, man. I call that the Facebook move, man, the poke.
That was a good one. That was a good one, bro. You get a cookie for that.
That's a good one. Anyway, Pear, what do you think about Orb? I was asking a little bit of an in-depth analysis from Saber about the Orb play that Daze has been using, and everybody from this tournament seeing a lot of it, a lot of Orion, but specifically, I want to know why you think people use the Orb.
Man, you know, people definitely use that orb for that funky just angle that it has, man. That downlight, man, definitely can do a lot of damage put in the right place. Definitely one of those weapons that has that length as well, man. Able to have that spacing, able to just keep that enemy at bay, man. Definitely has a lot of good uses if you are a good enough player to use it, of course.
You know, also it being, you know, one of the newer weapons. The most recent.
That was the one most recently added weapon into the game. How often do they add weapons? Because again, I don't think I think I started playing when this came out. Was it the first weapon added to the game, or was it the most recent? What was before that? I guess I might be asking, but it looks. Yeah.
And you know, we have somebody in the chat saying Orb is OP, man. I 100% agree with that, man. Now, one of those S tier characters, Fate, man, and having that Orb at her disposal is definitely one of those destructive weapons if, once again, put in the right hands.
There was no new weapon at all last year, from what we're finding out, but extremely close, both on last stock right here. Nobody's being completely dominant at this point. We haven't seen a 3-0 run from anybody in the finals, which has been extremely nice to watch. No one-sided cast here. We're all rooting for everybody, but we do think that Stingray, I think collectively as a casting group, that he was probably going to take this. But Daze bringing him down as a lot further than I thought he would in this first match.
Oh yeah, Daze definitely is giving him a run for his money, like Pear said early on. This ain't gonna be no cakewalk for Stingray.
Exactly, and right now we're seeing that war of attrition as blows for blows are being traded. Not one player having the upper hand, man. Once again, them going back and forth. But Daze able to connect that signature and takes him out of here, saying, "Man, guys, somebody get that stretcher in, man. Get him out of here."
Whew. Going to the hospital in the ambulance. But
anyways, man, this is going to be some interesting gameplay because right now that game was very close. It could have gone either way. So we're going to see a very interesting set here.
Stingray switching onto the Ragnar. Is he just showing and then going to switch back? Or
Daze still using that Thor, but maybe
on the Thor, yeah.
maybe he's trying to throw him off the gameplay. Maybe he'll play it for this, and if he wins, maybe he'll switch back. But I'm gonna be extremely excited to see some Axe play, especially against someone as tanky as Thor. Maybe he's be able to get maybe some quicker kills, a little less sustain coming out of Daze from this next round, depending on how well he does get his hits in.
And, you know, it really depends how well he has those guitars unlocked, man. If he's able to get those and really rack up that damage and then finish with that axe, man, we're gonna have some very interesting gameplay. But once again, man, Ragnar, one of those characters where you have to know where to place those sigs, when and where to switch out from the guitars to the axe.
I guess that comes down to how much you play each character or legend, and it also comes down to knowing what your opponent's going to do. It looks like that Stingray has been watching Daze a little bit, knowing his moves, but the guitars may not prove to be a great weapon against Thor because he is switching back to an axe pretty quickly.
Yeah, man, I'll agree with you with that. Right now, we're not seeing much guitar gameplay, but once again, man, Daze having one of those top tier characters, man. Thor just one of those that is able to put pressure, that is able to use that spacing, and once again, having that orb is definitely an advantage to him. But, I don't know about that, man. Just making me eat my words as he goes ahead and just takes him out, taking that first stock.
That was a very long time to be parrying between for the first stock. There's a lot of not scared gameplay coming out, but again, maybe Stingray should have stayed back a tiny bit, keeping his spacing against Thor so he didn't lose that stock just that easily. But Daze on light yellow and just taking damage and giving it back too.
And once again, man, seeing Stingray just sticking to that axe, man, making you wonder, man, does he not trust those guitars? Does he not have confidence in those? Or does he just prefer the axe to rack up that damage first and then using the guitars to finish it?
Well, that's it.
Ooh.
He's really closing out that stock really fast, too.
Thank you very much for letting me know. Stingray won the first match. This is number 2 of this losers finals. Stingray up 1-0. So this is a huge match for Daze.
Oh man, Stingray. He's gonna make it come true, man, right? He's gonna make it come true. Wait, are we sure? Are you serious? Stingray won that first game?
Are you sure?
Was it Daze or Stingray? I'm sorry. Let me go back. I could be wrong.
Clarification there, guys.
Hold on.
Look,
It was Daze. It was Daze. It was Daze. It was Daze.
That's why I felt like we had the character switch.
All right. I'm the dumb. Daze won.
I'm not
Daze won.
crazy, right?
I'm the crazy
I
one.
thought I was crazy for a second.
I'm crazy. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm like, this dude's going nuts. This dude's going ham. He forced the character switch. Why are we saying he's down again?
That was me. I wasn't paying attention. You could blame me.
All good, man. You know what?
Good,
you
man.
were distracted by this awesome gameplay. These just monstrous plays that are going on. These close games that we're watching.
And both down to 1 stock again for the second game in a row.
Oh my God, Stingray, man, could be tying it up here, man. But Daze trying to make it back, and he does. Oh my God.
He's playing, getting the airplay. Will the guitars get the finish off? And he's gonna try to switch off, and neither of them have a weapon.
Man, here we go, man. But he gets the. Oh my God,
so close. Oh no! Daze taking Stingray out for the second, going up 2-0.
Guys, what did I say, man? Daze just on a mission. He has that momentum. He's been just climbing right now,
Yeah,
man.
he's
Just
not letting up
chopping
either.
heads left and right and saying, man, this tournament is mine. Bring it on. I got the Crocs on, man. I got this game.
Got the Crocs. Did you have to kill a crocodile for that? Or are those synthetic?
Man, probably not, man. But look at him, man. He got the Crocs on. You know what, man? Nowadays, I heard the Crocs are in. Why? Because Post Malone came out with his own signature Crocs, and you know what? They're in right now officially. So you know what? Whether he's wearing Crocs or not, he's going nuts. He's chopping heads. He's here to win this tournament.
I mean, I think I might start wearing Crocs and a like a life preserver around everywhere. Maybe not a little rubber ducky, but maybe I'll start wearing the swimmies around everywhere. Make sure nobody thinks that I'm like drowning too much in too much drip.
Silly.
You silly.
Stingray just has to go ahead and trust in his character, man. I feel like this is his main. I feel like this is the character that he does best with, man. But just right now, he just has to take a step back, not be tilted, and say, hey, man, I'm a top tier player. I can do this. I gotta trust my moves. I gotta trust in you know what I'm doing here and what I'm gonna accomplish, and just do it, man. He has to calm down. That's what he has to do right now.
Stingray getting punished for using a couple of SIGs pretty early on, trying to get that easy kill off onto Daze, but it's not happening.
And then that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like Stingray just has to respect Daze a little bit better, man, and say, hey, this guy's good. This guy is good, and I have to play a little bit defensively right now.
Ooh, and Daze gets the late kill, and he is just trying to force as much damage as he possibly can, but Daze not underestimating his opponent, and maybe Stingray was from the beginning. Maybe he's underestimating the Thor play, but evens it out to 2-2 on game 3, with Daze going up 2-0 match-wise.
Yep, and right now it is anybody's game, man. This guy Stingray only has a little bit of damage, but Daze just making me eat my words as he is racking up that damage, giving them the 1-2, saying, hey, this is my tournament. I need you to leave right now.
But, again,
He really is just packing on the damage.
Whoever gets out of this match, or out of this round, will have to play Cody.
Man, with that soft hit to the buttocks, man, just gets him out of here, saying, hey, Stingray, once again, man, this is my tournament. I'm going to need you to leave, man. Respect me, brother. Respect me. Daze is just going nuts right now.
I wonder if Stingray is conceded defeat here. Just keeps trying to do the same move, but
I think he
I
might
have faith in Stingray, man. I feel like this is gonna be one of those moments that ends up on a YouTube montage of best Brawlhalla moments, as Stingray is trying to make it back, but unfortunately gets caught up by Daze.
Oh no! And he stays alive for a little bit longer. Daze, 2-stock mid-orange to Stingray's.
So much work to do if he wants to bring this back.
Yep.
Stingray going for the hardest of reasons, not connect that signature, but still giving him the bread and butter.
Ooh, brings it back. 1-1.
Bringing it back. It's possible, man. It is possible, but he definitely needs to play safe.
With Thor back on the orb, and he's been disarmed. There's a lot of things that have to go right for Stingray right here to stay alive in this tournament. With, as we were talking about, a lot.
God, Stingray, don't do it, Stingray. Oh my God, Stingray.
Oh my God. Oh shit. He might have it.
God, he's gonna do it to him. Stingray, popping off for the street.
Oh,
Gonna get scooped up like a bowl of ice cream. Get him out of here.
Stingray going 0-3. Daze taking it 3-0, going into the losers final. Oh no, this was the losers final, if I'm not mistaken.
Guys, oh my God, guys, we have to give a shout out to Stingray, bro. That was amazing. He almost brought it back. Chat, please give this guy some clout.
Stingray,
give this guy some clout.
Good games, brother. I hope you had fun in the tournament. Coming in third, coming in hot, still taking away something from all of your work, and it will be Daze against Cody Travis going into the finals.
Oh my God, somebody please turn down the temperature right now, man. I'm sweating. Woo! I'm sweating. Oh my God. We're watching some good gameplay, man. This is what we're here for. This is why we play Brawlhalla, man, to see these kind of moments, man, to see these guys going toe to toe as Titans and showing us that they are here for one thing and one thing or only, man, that glory of that W, man. But who will bear the burden of that giant L on their back? That's the real question.
Who knows? But either way, even if you do take an L this late into the game, you're still coming in second.
Is
Or
it really an L?
it's not really an L. You
Ooh,
you
yeah,
put in a lot of work to get here.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You guys are